Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and sincere blessings to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 that's scattered across the four corners of this earth. Alright. Blessings to every brother out there presenting his body as a living sacrifice. And shalom to the very few sisters out there who submitted themselves to their husbands, but they're still learning in silence, as a woman is supposed to. All right, and this is gonna be a real quick video on the sentencing of Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy. All right, and he had a little what they like to call cult, and he basically did a lot of horrible things to his followers, and a lot of wicked things. But if he would have went according to the scriptures, then he wouldn't be in the position that he's in, because the scriptures teach you righteousness, and that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's why the Lord has that book for us, because it teaches you how to deal in righteousness, But this is his sentencing that just passed a couple days. I'm gonna let the video play.
Eligio Bishop was arrested in April of 2022 after a former member of the Carbon Nation cult accused him of rape and false imprisonment, and claims he posted sex videos of her online as revenge. 11 Alive's Tracy A. McPeer has been following this case for us. She just stepped out of the courtroom. And Tracy, you're joining us live now with an update.
That's right. It's been a very emotional day in court with opening arguments. Then we heard from the victim in court for the first time.
I wasn't able to go. I felt like I couldn't. I felt powerless. And he kept telling me that he wanted to just do it one more time, just one more time.
On day one of Eligio Bishop's trial, the victim took the stand, explaining the power she says Bishop had over the members of his cult, Carbon Nation.
I was basically his disciple. And then he would make me his lover and take me and become his wife.
Bishop is facing a number of charges after the victim, a former member of Carbon Nation, accused him of rape and false imprisonment, and says he posted sex videos of her online as revenge for leaving him.
What the defendant did with that power, the answer to that, the evidence will show, is sex.
All right. And now I'm going to stop right there. I had a scripture. Okay. This is Matthew 23:12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Okay. And this brother exalted himself so highly, to the point where he had no respect for his members, his followers, so it was only gonna go one place, which is down. The Lord wasn't gonna let him continue. Okay? The Lord was not going to let him continue. Okay? In their eyes, in his little cult that he was running, well, in their eyes, they worshipped him. He was their king. He was their God. Okay? You see? So, you can also say that he had a God complex as well. Um, the scriptures say, let me just get it. Salakia. I think it's Proverbs. Salakia. Salakia. Salakia, here it is right here. And even though he wasn't a king, a real king, he wasn't a real king, but to them, he was their king. Okay? Salakia. And, yeah, he was their king. And I'm just talking about the first part of this scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach 10:3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. And we all know he wasn't a king, okay? We all know he was not a king, but he thought he was. Okay? He thought he was, and he couldn't even lead his people in righteousness. And that's only because he's not in the truth. He's not using the scriptures. This is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach 37:23. A wise man instructeth his people, and the fruits of his understanding fail not. So, I mean, he was just going off in every way. And, you can't lead people in righteousness when you are just full of wickedness, full of pride, full of lust, and just full of, apparently, obviously, you could say he had demons on him, but besides all of that, he just wasn't a righteous man. Let me let this play.
Nobody said no to the king.
In opening arguments Thursday, DeKalb County prosecutors described Eligio Bishop as a power-hungry cult leader that abused his members.
You will hear that there was this atmosphere of fear and violence within the group, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Who was going to be next?
The defense claiming the sex and the videos were consensual and that she was able to leave.
She packed her bags. Nobody stopped her from packing her bags on her. She was able to get her paintings out of the storage. Nobody stopped her from doing that.
The victim claims there were many rules in the cult and punishments for those who broke the rules.
When you disrespect Eligio, you would either go in the corner or do squats or be reprimanded or shunned.
Eventually, she says those punishments included violence and beatings from Bishop and the other members.
He used a belt, a leather belt, to whip her over 50 to 100 times.
The victim admits she was a member of the cult 3 different times. And as she was leaving for the final time, she told him no to sex repeatedly, before finally saying, okay.
How many times do you think you told him no before you said okay?
All right, so enough of that. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. As the scriptures say, he who exalts himself will become abased. So, and that's basically what just happened here. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rekakodash, and double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.